Who is guilty of not taking time off? I certainly am. What's reminded me recently is the need to, or the importance of rest and recharging your body, your mind, especially as business owners, as leaders, as entrepreneurs. We typically don't do this, and I certainly am guilty for this 100%. Why? I think we're always on, or we always think that we need to be on, because there's always the next step. There's always that next thing to do. And we're always, trying to come up with new and creative ways of solving the world's problems. And sometimes we literally don't take time off. And so I guess what's really hit me hard is I took the weekend off. I really needed that to reset my mind. I was feeling very flat and not motivated, which I was chatting with someone I know last week, and they're like, well, your not motivation is like my motivation, as in the level of where we sit. But still, I felt really demotivated, definitely not running on full cylinders. And so I needed the weekend to essentially reset. At the end of this month, we're heading to Sydney. Amy and I are heading to Sydney for a mates weekend away, essentially a reunion. I'm super pumped. 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And of course, this has come from Amy, we're not taking our laptops. So my first thing that goes into my mind is like, we're going to the airport. We're going to the airport lounge. What are we going to do in the airport lounge if I don't have a laptop? Like it just inside me goes, this is weird. It's nerve-wracking. It just feels like, just gives me the eeks, and it even felt a bit scary. Why? I'm just so addicted to business, and it's hard to disconnect and fully let go. And that's super interesting, right? Why does my mind tell me that I can't take time off? We had 3-4 days off in Alaska this year. I'll have another couple of days off. Most employees have 4 weeks off a year. I just haven't in 10 years. It just maybe longer, 15 years. It's not a thing. And so forcing yourself to disconnect is actually a good way to actually reconnect. And this is where we typically get it wrong, especially as entrepreneurs and business owners. We get this wrong time and time again. There's massive scientific studies out there on this topic, right? And so when you are constantly on, we're not operating at our best. Having a fresh mind brings fresh perspectives, gives you creative solution, and it gives you the renewed energy to essentially, when you come back, you're going to be 10 times, 100 times better than you were previously, right? And so taking time to rest is really essential in any business, and it should be a part of your business strategy. And so we force our staff to take time off to refresh. You need to force yourself to take time off. And that's all, something, about letting go is hard, right? So even for a few days, allows us to come back stronger, more focused, more productive, more creative, and you can tackle essentially whatever comes next in your journey. So if any entrepreneurs out there, if you're feeling like you can't afford to take time off, remember that rest isn't a luxury. It's just necessary evil of how I see it, but we must do it. And sometimes the best way to move forward is to take a step back. And this is me talking to you. I'm literally talking to myself on this topic to make this happen, right? So, after the weekend, I am so already well motivated. You can probably tell with my voice and my emotions and just the momentum we've already had today. It's not even lunch, just hit lunchtime now. And I've already achieved a lot than I probably would have been sitting here twiddling my thumbs or letting this stir in the back of my mind. So rest and recharge and make this a habit in your journey. Every month, every quarter, whatever you can do, it will give you the creative juices to hit the ground running and tackle anything that comes in your way. All right. Peace, guys. Appreciate it.